these things have one thing in common: danger. They are the spectaculars. They make up the front page. Some of the facts about accidents are always in the headlines. More than 20 people are killed every day on the roads of Britain, and the injured fill the hospital wards. But who realizes that 4 people every working day are killed in accidents at their jobs? This figure would almost certainly be a whole lot higher, but for Her Majesty's Factory Inspectorate, which is part of the Ministry of Labour. The Chief Inspector represents a tradition that goes back 140 years, for it was Britain that pioneered industrial safety. Today, he heads a corps of almost 500 inspectors. They have powers to enforce laws which are designed to take the accidents out of work. But in practice, they confer with management and with worker. They advise, they help. They are literally the safety guard of industry. The Ministry of Labour runs a safety centre in London. Here, factory inspectorate officials can demonstrate dangers and how to avoid them. Visitors can learn some of the things that make up electrical safety. They can also see the latest safety devices, like the unseen eye on a press that stops it closing if a hand goes near it. Between them, the inspectorate's men and women may watch thousands of jobs in the course of a week. Shipping, aircraft, railways and the mines have accident experts of their own. But the factory inspector covers general industry. He's on the scene to prevent trouble. He's there on the building sites. He checks the base of the giant cranes. He works with the contractors, his whole aim being to take the risk out of the job. Safety is tackled on a national basis by the Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents, known as ROSPA. To mark its Golden Jubilee in 1967, it organised Stop Accidents Year, which was launched by the Duke of Edinburgh, the biggest concerted effort of its kind ever made in Britain. Much of ROSPA's teaching starts with the young. Classes of school children flock to its permanent exhibition near Hyde Park Corner, where they learn their curbside drill in a new and exciting way. ROSPA has an industrial safety training centre at Birmingham. Here, 4,000 students a year are taught how to cut down accidents at work, which not only kill but seriously injure about 300,000 people a year. Visitors learn the basic things like the habitual use of the helmet that will save a man's life if a brick falls on him. The need to keep tools in proper order so that a jagged edge won't fly off when they're used. The danger of patching up a tool which will later break, risking life. The danger of overloading. Eventually, the hook opened out under the strain, the weight fell, and 2 people were killed. Scores of practical danger points like these are studied at the centre. The man on the course soon learns that there's even a right and a wrong way to lift things. At any one time, 65,000 people are off work in Britain because of accidents. So serious is the problem that some firms run their own accident prevention courses. At Elstree, just outside London, a big firm of building contractors has a permanent safety demonstration centre. Trenching, excavating, scaffolding. All these operations can be made dangerous by ignorance or carelessness. the centre, men are taught that accidents don't just happen, they are caused. Many can be prevented by taking the right precautions. Falling off a log is supposed to be easy. Falling off a flat roof can mean death. But not if a man's wearing a harness that's just been designed by British engineers. Four men at a time could hitch onto the anchorage. If one of them did fall over the side, the steel rope would pull him up safely, like this. Accidents at work, accidents in the home. And it's the home where the greatest danger is, greater even than on the roads. About 8,500 people a year die from domestic accidents, more than on the roads and in the factories put together. More than 1,000 babies and toddlers are among the victims. ROSPA, with the most intensive campaign in its history, demonstrates how such tragedies can happen.
Well, how about Sunday? Could we come round on Sunday? Yes. Well, how about just after luncheon, perhaps? You could stay on for tea.
About 2/3 of the people who die as a result of home accidents are 65 or older. Fire, of course, is a constant risk. It can burn down the warehouse or mansion, or bring suffering to a modest terraced house in a crowded quarter of a great city. Damage runs into millions of pounds a year, but no one can assess the nation's accident toll in terms of human suffering and loss. The one certain thing is that with a bit of care and forethought, so many accidents need never happen.